Hey, what's up, cops? In this video, I'm going to cover how to stay fit for your 20 plus years in law enforcement. So about me, real quick, I'm Kyle Sutcliffe. I'm the founder and head coach here at Fit to Serve. I've been in the fitness industry about 10 years now, cop for 5 years, canine handler for 2 years, and prior to my time as being a cop, I was in the Army National Guard as an MP for 8 years. So just to introduce the introduction, just presentation here. As we all know, law enforcement, it's a demanding career, both physically and mentally. The key to longevity in this line of work is maintaining your health, your fitness, and your resilience over decades, not just over the next few years. So in the guide in this video, I'm going to cover some essential strategies to ensure that you stay strong, mobile, and capable for your 20 plus years on the job. First one, strength training. We're going to cover cardiovascular fitness. We're going to cover nutrition. We'll cover sleep and recovery, injury prevention and mobility work. We'll also cover mental resilience and stress management. So first one, strength training, the foundation of longevity. Why does strength training matter? It matters because it preserves muscle mass, which declines as you age. It also increases your bone density, reducing risk of injury, and it enhances your overall strength for job-related tasks like getting to pursuits, takedowns, lifting heavy gear. So how to train, how to strength train. We want to prioritize compound movements such as squats, deadlifts, bench press, pull-ups. We want to train 3 to 4 days a week at least, focus on progressive overload to maintain and build strength. And then also use functional exercises if you enjoy doing those kind of things, such as kettlebell carries, sled pushes, bodyweight drills that mimic real-world scenarios. Number 2, cardiovascular fitness. Stay ready for the chase. Why does this matter? It improves our endurance for foot pursuits and long shifts. It enhances our heart health and recovery ability, and it reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, as we all know is one of the top threats for our health as a cop. How to train? Zone 2 training, low intensity exercise, 3 to 4 times per week, 30 to 45 minutes. These could be things like rucking, walking, jogging, biking, things along those lines. Next one is high intensity interval training, or you may have heard of it as HIIT. We want to do this 1 to 2 times per week for short bursts of high effort, such as telephone pole sprints, battle ropes, things along those lines. And you also do some job-specific drills, such as sprinting with your gear on, climbing stairs, and defensive tactics training. Number 3, nutrition, fueling for longevity. Why does nutrition matter? It supports our performance, recovery, and overall health. It helps maintain a lean, muscular physique, and it prevents chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension, which, again, as cops, is another risk that a lot of us have. Some key nutrition strategies. We want to shoot for protein intake. We want to aim for at least 0.75 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. You want to eat whole foods first, things like lean meats, veggies, healthy fats, complex carbs. You also want to stay hydrated. Hydration is key. Drink at least 100 ounces of water per day. And then, to meal prep, avoid fast food by planning meals in advance, which us as cops, busy cops, that's one of the big key things that we can do. So that way we're stopping in the gas station, going through drive-thrus. Number 4, sleep and recovery, the unsung heroes. Why does this matter? Poor sleep leads to weight gain, hormone imbalances, and mental fatigue. Proper recovery prevents injury and burnout. So how can we optimize our sleep and recovery? I'm also going to make another video on sleep now that I'm thinking about it. I'll make another one posted in the next week or two to really dig into sleep, because it's one of the biggest things that we can do, not just as cops, but as human beings in general. So we want to prioritize 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, use blackout curtains, limit screen time before bed. We want to manage stress with breath work, mindfulness, or hobbies that relax you. We also want to take rest days. Overtraining leads to fatigue and higher risk of injury. Number 5, injury prevention and mobility work. Why does this matter? It prevents common injuries from long shifts, long hours of sitting in the cruiser, wear and gear, and physical encounters that we deal with. It will help, improve your flexibility, reduce joint pain and stiffness. How to stay mobile. We want to do daily mobility drills. You can do things like hip openers, shoulder stretches, foam rolling, Strength and weak areas, your core, your glutes, back to counteract prolonged sitting. And warm up before every shift and workout. This is to avoid jumping into activity cold. Number 6, mental resilience and stress management. Why does it matter? Chronic stress leads to burnout, anxiety, and poor health. A strong mind is just as important as a strong body, especially in our career as law enforcement. How to stay mentally strong? Lean on your family and friends, have a support system, use peer groups, control what you can, focus on your nutrition, focus on your fitness, and try and focus on your mindset. And then we want to seek help when needed. Therapy, professional support can make a huge difference. So final thoughts, staying fit for your 20 plus years in law enforcement requires consistency, smart training, and sustainable habits. The goal isn't just to pass your next PT test, it's to build a body and mind that can handle the demands of the job for decades. So if you thought this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up, shoot a comment below if you have any questions. You can also message me in the school group here.